discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, this video is brought to you by Audible. Audible is offering you a free audiobook with a 30-day free trial membership. All you need to do is go to audibletrial.com/BGUnlocked. The link is in the description below, and now enjoy the video. Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and today I'm doing a no run-through review for the newest expansion for Alien Artifact, which is called Breakthrough. I guess it's an expansion pack. Alien Artifact is a game that doesn't seem to get quite a lot of buzz about it. Like, I remember whenever it first came out, everyone was like, oh, a 4X game that plays in an hour? That's awesome. It's not possible, but that sounds awesome. And it actually lived up to the statement. Like, about an hour, hour and a half, you get the feel of a 4X game. I have been playing a lot of Imperial Settlers, and now Empires of the North, and this kind of feels like that. Now remember, I'm talking about the base game, not the expansion. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. It does still kind of feel like Imperial Settlers. I've done a no run through review for its first expansion pack, Discovery, which I thought was really great. Added like a little bit more to the game that I thought kind of was needed, because the base game it can be kind of not bland, but you start seeing a lot of the same abilities and same types of ships, and the game doesn't look all that fantastic. But with the Discovery expansion, it added some new ways to produce and gave you, when you produce those types of planets, and you got new cards or like special cards that gave you a bonus for doing so. So I really like that. Breakthrough is all about the technology. So it does a very similar thing. A particular type of planet will actually have you produce certain resource cards. So they are actually called like Inventium cards. And all they are is they have 4 blue resources at the top and then 1 or 2 wilds at the bottom. And you can still choose the wild side if it matches your planet's icon to get the point, but the top blue do not. So you can still choose. You can do that side if you wanted to, but you don't get the point for it. This expansion is okay. Like, it's neat because it does enable you to start building a bunch of technologies, like a bunch, because each card has 4 technologies on, which is huge. Because I mean, 1 card is almost enough to be able to get you a new technology. Then 2 cards gives you 8, which is, I mean, it can carry you a long way. And that's really neat because technologies are awesome in this game. I really like how they work, where you get the logistics side or the operational side, and the operational side is where you're going to get a bunch of your points, and then the logistics is your special ability. And for the most part, you're going to be getting your huge point spread from the technologies, because they have the during the game scoring and then the end game scoring if you can meet the criteria for it. So with this expansion, it adds the Inventium technologies as well, and a lot of them just kind of have to deal with expansion. So there are the different types of cards you can have. One of them is expansion. And one card, for example, that I had in my thing was you had to have exactly 2 expansion ships, exactly 2 expansion technologies, and exactly 2 expansion planets to be able to get the 4 points during the game or the 8 points at the end of the game. And a lot of their cards are like that. Hey, you have expansion cards, one of each, or exactly 1 of each. And a lot of them had to do with the exactly amount. So thematically, I guess it kind of makes sense. Like, you want to expand your empire, and you can expand it through technologies, which the Inventium planets give you a bunch of technologies, but in all reality, it wasn't like all that exciting. Like, granted, it was neat to actually pull off the exactly 2 of each, but I think that was more circumstance than me really trying to go for it. Like, I happen to have 2, or I happen to have 1 of each, and I was already getting the points for that. Then on the top of each of the decks, there were expansions. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna buy those and see if I can pull it off. But the exactly wording is what makes it difficult, because if I only had time to put 1 planet in, now I have 2 expansion planets, but I only have 1 of each, so I'm no longer meeting the exactly 1, 1, and 1, and I'm not meeting the exactly 2, 2, and 2, so now I just have to go to the very bottom and just get 2 points for meeting that. It's okay. Like, it's, I mean, what's this say? Face the new threats uncovered in Discovery and experience new challenges for the spacefaring factions. Humanity solved the mystery behind the alien technology and is ready to seize its powers. Yeah, so it's, I mean, it's okay. It adds 10 new ship cards, 10 planet cards, and 15 technology cards, so that, if that says anything. Here's the thing. Alien Artifacts, I feel like, doesn't get a lot of hype, like I said, and I really wish it did, because every time I play this game, I'm reminded of how good it is, and how different it is from a lot of the, like, their other games. I mean, even though I said it feels kind of like Imperial Settlers, only really in just layout. Like, gameplay, not really at all. But what I want from an expansion is, in a 4X game, you have your exploitation, extermination, exploration, and I guess expand or expansion. And they hit on 3 of them very well, but one of them, the extermination part, is just kind of there. So every time you build a ship, you get to attack. You can attack another person, or you can attack the aliens. And I feel like attacking a person really doesn't do you a whole lot. Like, I think attacking the alien systems is a lot more fun, just because you can get alien artifacts out of the deal. And what I want from an expansion is, and they can still do these small box ones. They can, like, their 3rd expansion should be alien artifacts, or dealing with more, like, alien systems, because having more alien systems gives variety, and that you want to attack more and more. Hell, more alien artifacts would be neat, even though, like, they don't come up that often, because they are really good to get. So if you can get them a lot, then you're going to be doing pretty well. I just feel like these 2 expansions have added enough. They've done enough for the planets. Like, all the planets are new, and they have something special about the planets. Like, the 2 new decks from these expansions, the small ones, are based around the planets, even though one of them also helps build technologies. And then they also have the new ships, but I guess they haven't really done a whole lot on the extermination part, so maybe a 3rd expansion's on the way. I feel like it needs to be, that focuses heavily on the attacking portion. Like, give people a reason to attack one another, because they have the defense cards that you can get, and it's like, okay, well, if people do attack me, I might have this, which changes the basic defense plan. I feel like give people a way to get those, give people a reason to attack the other players, and then give people more alien systems. Like, that's what I want from the next expansion. Other than that, this one was alright. Like, I don't think, if you're looking to get an expansion for Alien Artifacts, get Discovery. That one is actually, I think, far better than this one. Not saying this is bad, and I like how these aren't bogged down. Like, these don't bog down the game at all. It's just alright. Like, so, I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this expansion a 5. Like, if the technologies were a little bit more varied and weren't really all about expansion cards and having exactly the right amount, that'd probably make it more exciting and bump it up to, like, a 6, maybe even a 7. But, yeah, I'm just kind of blah on it. So, that's my thought on Alien Artifacts Breakthrough. Let me know what you think of that expansion or the base game in the comments below. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching this, and if you like this video, then click the subscribe button below to enjoy any video that I put out. And right next to that subscribe button is a little bell. Click that so you get notified of whenever I actually upload these videos. If you want to support the channel, you can definitely visit my Patreon page. The link is in the description below. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.